Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's not swamping out the sound. And I'm hoping the echo ain't terrible. And nobody's watching, and I figure. Because not a lot of people get notifications for when I go streaming. Not a lot of people don't care. Which is fine, because I don't watch live streams often. Even though I probably should support people I enjoy watching, but, you know. I'm just gonna spread the word, I guess. Okay, so people join in, and I'll go ahead and swap. Interesting. I forgot about that. So this is what we're working on. Minimize OBS. That way, it's not like my graphics processor doesn't have to be like, ooh, yeah, we need to load it on the other monitor as well. Jay Weasel's Hammer Valley. Not nice. I mean, it's cool, but it's terrible for game performance. So here's the Locomotive controller. The revision 2, because I'm decided to completely rebuild it. So yeah, let's get started. I've been working on it. Basically, for whatever reason, it's not working. I mean, figure though. Key click. What if I do entity? What if I do owner? Because it was working earlier, and now it just doesn't. I didn't do anything to it. Okay. And it's still not doing anything, I don't believe. If set to 1, E2 will run when specified player presses releases their key. Others with the same name. Run on keys. RN. If I just try get rid of this. Hello. I don't know why I said hello. Anyways, so that's that, and let's try it now. This is painstaking. I've been doing this for quite a while. Alright, there we go. Yeah, still nothing. Basically, what it should be doing is these switches should be flipping. But I don't know if it's this E2's issue or this E2's issue. The only way to test is to tell it to print in chat. Oh, it already says to print in chat. So it's definitely this E2's issue. So what if I do... It's doing not... What? Alright, something's gotta be majorly wrong here. Can you not do table name? This might be really dumb. Still not doing anything. Unless... Okay, we have nothing happening. I have a jazz lock user input. Let's see how this one does it. Yeah, okay, it does it on... Oh, key click owner. Let's try that. Run on keys. Pod driver. Okay, and then... And key click pod driver. Still nothing. If driver. Maybe I still have to have an interval as well. Let's try that. Interval 100. Yeah. No. Let me try driver is equal to pod. Let me try this. Okay, so if I replace... Okay, so see how it's working now. Okay, I want to know if that's because I'm running it from a separate script or because I changed the script. It's one way to find out. Now watch it not work. That's annoying. That... What if I... Oh, what if it's because I'm trying to include it once? What if I have to keep it outside of the thingy-mabob? Will that fix it? Alright, that fixed it. That fixed it. That means that everything I just did to try to fix this was dumb. I mean, it's gonna make it a lot more simplified, I guess. I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna leave all that out. You don't need the interval there anymore. I don't believe. Take out that. Alright. And it should work for all of the... Should work for all of... Oops. All of the switches. Oh, it stopped working. I get... Actually, I'm... Can I not? Alright, I'm gonna try moving that, setting that there. Well, at least I fixed that, but that means this is broken again. And why is that? Driver. Let me set it back to driver. Wait, I don't want to set it back to driver. What if it's not because I did driver? Maybe I do still have to have an interval. Alright, you do still have to have an interval. Wait, why is it... Oh, I think I backed up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Wait, so if I... Okay, no, you do have to update the... Whoops. You do have to update the code. Is there an E2 update? Wait, can I do entity? Up? No, okay. I know you can do HTTP requests, and I'm gonna try to do that. Once I get it good enough. I don't know, I'll try maybe GitHub or something. And I'll link it with one. Alright, all these should work. Why do those just go up and then back down? Oh, those are because they're not... Okay, what? Come on, move out of the way. Okay, so... Ugh, this is so annoying, because then I can't access any of these buttons. Okay, so now I just gotta paste this in each one of these. Okay. You could just update in E2 and it would update it, and you wouldn't have to change the script. Like, if I wanted to update this E2, I could just push like R on it or something with the tool. Even if I have a different script selected, it would just update the same script that it already had in it to whatever the file says. Okay, so 0. Alright. By the way, I'm holding down these buttons. See how it's only moving whenever I push them? That's what I want. Alrighty. Good to know. And these lights will probably be controlled by the data array. Nice. Signal light. What is that? Let's Google it. Does anybody know what a signal light is? Is it talking about Mars lights? Or signal safety. Okay, so I'm guessing that's for like a Mars light or something. Which is actually good, because I want to make a Mars light that's A, really optimized, and B, has like a trailing mode. I want to make a full headlight thing that has like a trailing mode where it's lit up, but it's not like producing light shadows. Basically, it just looks like it's on. Like, if you ever look at the back of like a trailing locomotive that's in DPU or something, you'll notice that it's just kind of glowing, but it's not really, it's like on very dim. It's just kind of there, saying that, hey, I'm not the main unit, so I'm gonna have my headlight on, but like, not really. Like, it really doesn't provide any usable light, so. I want to be able to do that, so A, it looks realistic, and B, I can have my headlight on when I'm in the yard. Because usually when they're in real life, they're always driving with the headlight on. That's actually something in the training manual, I believe. It says, make sure the headlight is on. But like, on Garry's mod, you might want the looks of the headlight being on, but you don't need the headlight, and headlights create shadows that cause lag, so. I want to try to do that. And, yeah. And hopefully, I really want to have the... I don't know if I'll be able to compare with open control. I'm not trying to be enemies with anybody. I mean, I don't even think I can make Dash 2 locomotive control as good as RLC Platinum or locomotive control. But I can try to make it as realistic as I possibly can, and hopefully people will like it. So basically, my plan here is to have the most realistic operations, okay? Maybe the force and the feel might not be realistic because that's beyond me, but I think I can make it, the operations, be realistic. Like, you know, you need to flip on the control and the generator and the fuel pump and all that crap, and you need to prime and blow out the cylinders, and you need to set the MU valve, or you need to set the brake valve for the MU, the little master unit valve down here, which actually, I made a blender model today. And a thing. Hold on, I'll show y'all. I made this. So in Blender, I actually modeled the little handle that's for it. And so yeah, made this little thingy. So that's nice. But the server, I'm waiting for the server to crash, which it's not doing. And I really want it to crash because, I don't know, it sounds bad, but I really need to use my models, but that's why I haven't added the holo for it, because the model ain't there yet and I can't see if it's working, and I really don't want to go onto like another other servers don't have it, and B, I don't feel like right now my server's off, but after the stream it'll be turned back on because I just turned it off so that way I'll have bandwidth for the stream. Hey, Happy Jig. Alright, let me get back to scripting. Ain't it fun? So I can get rid of the Jazzlock user input. I want to know what the channels are for. DS join group. DS send notch. This is interesting. I really need a partner for this project. Hi, look, I'm watching you. If change not... So basically it's DS send. I don't know what DS is. Is it... Outputs... Oh, you're coming to what you might call it, to east? Trans down, trans up, cab heater, driver on. All this looks normal, but what is DS? Let me figure DS. Data signal. Sends a data signal to the specified group. S data group get set scope. Wait, so let me ask the WireMod Discord. Whoops. We might have Happy Jig or Shapes the Pool Cleaner joining here on the stream, maybe. I don't know. 3 viewers and 1 likes. Thank you. I do enjoy the music. Let's see here. WireMod Discord. I can see this. Alright. Wait, did anybody ever respond to my help? Okay, makes sense. What is data send? And does it require wires? Because I'm not seeing any wires. Or how? Join group Locomotive channel. This looks interesting. Sets the scope of the E2. I might use this for my new defect detectors. I do enjoy this music as well. Me and Happy Jig, we're gonna make some defect detectors, and I might use this to make the radio receiver end. So that way, just a thought. So this might be cool. I don't know. Anyways, left parentheses. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay. Back to what was going on. This looks normal. Okay, now we can move on to... I don't care. Now we can move on to useful things. Let's do... We should work on startup. Because that's one of the first things that you have to do whenever you're doing stuff. Alright. Alright, here we go. Startup. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So as you can see, we got the startup comment. And if anybody's wondering why my why my editor looks so interesting with a different font and different colors, you can change all that here. Which is what I did. And I quite enjoy it. Oh, sorry, I think I just bumped into the microphone. Let's see if... Alrighty, so I think I need a flow chart. And lucky for me, I'm pretty sure I already made a flow chart. I think. Hold on, let me go be right back. Well, that's weird. You can't hear my desktop audio. Okay, here comes Happy Jig, everybody. Or actually, Shapes.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, I know I'm live.
Alright,
but,
just...
what was I gonna say? How are you playing the music, and are you using any software to stream that? Like OBS?
I'm using OBS, and I just have a no copyright YouTube video playing in the background.
I see.
All
It's
right.
very nice. Makes the stream more professional.
We'll see. I have a whining issue with this microphone. If it's completely quiet, you'll just hear like a whining capacitor noise. And B, when you're coding, there's quite a bit of times where I just kind of zone out what I'm and just like not talk for a minute, and I wanted there to not be silence.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
I have
I don't want to distract you from coding though, so.
Don't worry, I'm fine right now. It's only when I get into
you
really.
can continue until I get on, then it will change.
Start button pushed is. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what flowchart. Maybe I have to make a new flowchart. Create new diagram. What's a swim lane chart? Network? Ooh. Maps. Layout. Flowcharts. Dash to locomotive control. Start, stop diagram. Revision 3. Okay. So there's that. Okay, let's see. So we want to start off with a function or something. Which will be, well, we'll make it white because it's not really anything important. And it'll be, well, I mean, it's just a initiator or something, which I don't think is in here. Alright, so we want to have starting engine, wait, start engine switch pushed. Then we want to go to the next thing. UML. Module component. Oh, this is interesting. Condition. That's what I need. The condition is battery switch. Battery on. No, we want to do something else. Terminator. We want to say turn on battery and start over. I guess this is how you make flowcharts. I've never really focused on making flowcharts before. Turn on battery. Wait, what? So, no, we want to turn on the batteries. Turn on battery knife switch. Then it would go back, then it would go to the next thing. Because then it would be yes. Okay. And then we, then we pull out another decision. Oh, what did I do? want this to go to here. I just don't think it needs to be this complicated to make such a simple chart. I don't like that. It doesn't need to be that difficult to make a line. Maybe I should just use a standard arrow and connect it there, and then connect it there, and then move that like, there we go. That's what I want to do. This is just the basics. Okay, so now is the fuel pump on? Wait, is the fuel and what do you need? You need engine run, control, and fuel pump, I believe. Let's consult the document.
I'm gonna go AFK for a sec.
Alrighty. Alright, right here in the starting brake test. I need to read about equalization tanks because I don't know anything about those. It's the one thing I don't know about air tanks. Alright, starting engines. Alright, here we go. Starting EMD locomotives. The proper procedure to start an EMD. Yep. So as long as the breaker panel's in, which we have that. Engine control, place the isolation switch to start. Oh yeah, we gotta have that. Is the isolation switch set to start? It's hard to read, but I don't feel like resizing this. I just don't feel like doing that, so I'm gonna leave it being hard to read. No, we want it to...
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty. Set the isolation switch to the start position.
Hey, Happy. Hey, Richard. Wait.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Is the isolation switch set to start? Yes. Okay. If it is... Oh. Your audio is pretty low.
Me?
No. Somebody in...
Oh.
My friend in the chat said it's pretty low. Like, the whole thing in general. Because I'm looking at my... actually, it could go up just a teensy bit. Alright, that's good. Well, actually, that should be good. I want it to be barely peeking into the yellow. Top of the green. Alright, there we go. That should be good for the mic. Alrighty. Alrighty, so set the isolation switch to the start position, and now we will go ahead and move on to the next thing, which I guess I can just keep copying this whole bit, because it's literally the same thing. is the fuel. Wait, oh, okay, now I can go on to the next thing. Control and fuel pump. Okay, is the control and fuel pump switch set to on. Set the control and fuel pump switch to on. Actually, let me just change that. Is the appropriate control switches set? Set the control switches. And I got an idea for the thing to be realistic, and that is you can disable the generator field, which will allow you to rev up the locomotive if you have it in neutral and you turn off the generator, which will just disconnect the traction motors. Then when you rev up the engine, it will put more air in the tank. It'll make generating pressure faster. So basically the generation of your air brake, like your main reservoir pressure and the auxiliary reservoir pressure, will both be part of. They will both be part of the. I don't know what I was saying. I've completely lost train of thought. Basically, both of them will be dependent on your RPM. There. And you might be wondering how I'm gonna generate the RPM. I've made a formula that will. Let me make sure that there's no. I have some personal spreadsheets in here, huh? All right, this one shouldn't be too bad. See, here's the. It's even a thingy. So you put in your max RPM, which we'll say is 900, the lowest 180, or the idle RPM is 180, and then your current notch. So let's say we're in notch 0, which would be idle. We'll have the idle RPM 180. If we go to notch 1, it'll basically tell the RPM for each notch. Which I might, even if I can do it, or, you know, feel like adding it, I might even make it so during, like, every 100 milliseconds or so, it'll generate a random RPM within, like, 5 or 10 RPMs, but in, like, 5 or 10 RPMs away from the, you know, from the current RPM. Like, basically, if the formula says the current RPM should be 180, it'll be around 180. Like, around, it could be from 185 to 175. So it'd be close to it, but not exactly. And it would, every, like, every maybe 500 milliseconds, it would change. It would change the actual RPM. So this just tells you what ballpark your RPM should be in. Just to make it realistic, because, you know. Anyways. Set the control switches. Okay. Battery knife. Isolation switch. Control switch. Now, this is for engine purging. Now, not all locomotives will have this. I mean, like, not all locomotives will have this if it's part of this. So, basically, we want... This one's gonna be different. Is automatic engine purge... Wait, is engine purge on? No. Wait, yes. Then we want to say... Has the engine been purged? Yes. No. if yes, then we want to just... Right, and we just want this to go down here. No, then we want it to do something. Purge the engine. So then this will... Okay. Is the engine purge... Is the engine purge on? No. Then we wanna... If it's not on, then we will completely skip this. And if it has been purged, then it doesn't need to be purged again. And if it hasn't been purged, then we want it to purge the engine. And if you don't know what engine purge is, it basically... You open up the cylinder valves, and you run the engine, and it'll blow out all the moisture, because moisture isn't water isn't compressible, and it will crack the cylinders. It can.
Oh, wait. I have an idea.
What?
I don't want to stray you from your project.
No, don't worry about it. This is gonna take literal months.
I like fire alarms.
Same.
You like fire alarms.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we build a fire alarm system in Gmod?
Okay, that's a thing that I was gonna do. Because for a while, me and a friend got really into, like, Russian metro, like, things, and we started building it in Garry's mod, Russian metro. Well, I did. He didn't really help, because he's not a coder, but... Anyways, one of the things they have is a fire alarm system. So I was gonna build that. Actually, I think he built a fire alarm system. Anyways, yeah, that's something. But I have an idea for the... I hear an engine running. Hold on. Oh. I have an idea for the defect detector. Basically, what if we use the... Oh, I wonder if people have answered me on wire. Nope. There's a thing called data send, which I guess is like wireless communications for... you know... For, wireless communications for E2s. So, if it does what I think it does, then we could, instead of the way my old system worked, where you had literally a wire, a wire radio, instead of that, it could be the defect detector. You just have one E2 in the cab of your locomotive that'll announce the audio and stuff.
Oh, that would be very useful. We were struggling with that in our design.
Cause I had a working chat version, okay? But one of the things I was making, and it worked. What I made was it worked, but like that meant the way I made it. Oops. That meant that the ones I made the ones that I made would actually, like, each one you made, you would hear it throughout the map, no matter where you were at. And since it's such a small map, I mean, this is comparatively large, but, like, you know, in real life, these defect detectors are every 20 miles or so, which is, you're coming to cause chaos. Oh, Lord. I really hope not. Anyways, that meant that every time, that meant that in the game, you would just constantly, every, like, 10 seconds, you would just hear... This is Norfolk Southern equipment defect detector, you know, and it would be annoying, but this one would hopefully be only for the one you were at. And you can't have that many. Like, you can have quite a few, but, like, you know, maybe one up here at Wolfram, maybe two at Wolfram, or not. You're not coming?
Maybe what we could do is, in order for it to announce through the correct defect detector, the module would be tied to a prop that the defect detector would see, like the truck.
Mm.
And they could exchange a tiny bit of data through there.
We'll see. One of the things is, we'll see how I. Oh Lord, I don't know much about steamers, but I know that if it has more than 3, like, if it's more than 3 numbers, then it's probably very laggy. Do you know what a 4-6-6-6-6-0 is?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is it big?
What about steamers? How does this relate to what we were just saying?
No, somebody, hula tep. I can never remember that. I mean, not remember that, but
weird
like,
names.
it's just weird. Hula tep. Okay, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. You weren't lying about the chaos part. Anyways, I guess I should get back to this. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was working on the flow chart. Alright. Sorry for banging into the microphone. Oh, please don't tell me I just lost everything. Okay, good enough. Because I accidentally clicked the back button on my mouse. Alright. Skipping the purge, so if we don't want to purge it, then do what else? Oh, we need another decision. Why is there a yes there? Whatever. I did something wrong. Okay, condition. I don't know what this one is. Oh. Now to wait for 2 flipping hours, yeah. How long does it take y'all to load into Garry's mod? Well, I mean, I know Garry's mod takes forever, but for loading into the server...
Maybe 5-6 minutes to join a server?
I'd say mine's probably 3-4 minutes. But the loading is painful. Like when you first start up Garry's mod and you have to load like every 1,005 add-ons. Dang. Where's my phone at? I need to find my phone. I probably have messages. Let me check Snapchat because people from school are messaging me. I have like 892-ish add-ons. You're almost up to my level. Alright, purge the engine. Is the engine on? No. Wait. Yes. Is that the next thing that I want to check for? I'm really not sure. Let me check my drive. Yeah, okay. Yes and no. Okay, if it is, then we want to say actually, why would I put this here? Purge the engine. And then we want to say start the engine. And up here at the top, I don't think it requires the battery to be on to stop an engine, does it?
RSD5, interesting. Is it okay if I use your build shed for a few things?
Oh yeah, sure, I don't mind. Condition. Is the engine on? Yes. No. If it is on, then there's stuff we want to do. Yes. Stop the engine. Shut off the engine. That's not how they work in real life, is it? Let me ask somebody who would know. That game is gonna eat crap hard and won't load some of the add-ons. I have over 1,000 add-ons. I have 1,005. It hasn't ate crap yet. Let's see. YouTube. So basically, I subscribe to a YouTube channel because it's the best thing I've ever found.
Your dollar.
What?
A horrible derailment just happened and someone rammed them. This guy was piled up in the... Aw, the poor guy didn't put any tractive effort on his train. Oh no!
Dayton District Gamer, all this, this was a big thing. Not gonna lie, this dude makes me really mad. And it's not because he's from FCNN. It's because he's caused a lot of chaos on this server. It seems like every time I've ever been on here with him, he's always derailing. He's ramming into people. Like, he rammed into me. I think I even have video proof. I even have a folder on my desktop that says Dayton, like, OY or something like that. It's got, like, some sarcastic title with, like, proof. And the admins did nothing about it. Like, he came around in some thing and rammed in the back of me while I was trying to realistic run.
Whoa! Oh, why does this box cab has engines in it?
Does locomotive, wait, what happens if you hit the start engine switch? Wait, if you move the switch to the start position while it's running on an older locomotive. Does it shut off? Alright, let's hope he responds in a fathomable amount of time. Wait, let's hope nuclear... Why is he pulling in here? Alright. Does that still enough room for you? Hey, Shapes, is there still enough room for you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm mainly looking around to see if Grove made a PP40P-2, which I don't think he did, but...
Oh yeah, wasn't Sulkier saying something about that?
I don't know, but I can't see one here, so I'm sad.
Well, I don't remember my game update. I don't remember Grove's updating again.
Oh. There is...
I might take a break, or I might, like, take a break on the live stream for a minute. Wait, oh god. Wait, who?
Be some new things in here.
Is Fox Girl on the server? What server is this on?
No, they're bad.
Okay, bye. J3721's like, nope, this is TS200, I'm leaving. He noticed the stream was TS200. All
Wait,
right, I'm
wait, what?
J3721 joined the stream and was like, "What server is this?" And it was like, "Oh, it's TS200." Okay, I'm bye. He said, "Okay, bye."
Hey, Jay, if you're still watching this, put it in the chat, cause this prompts me to talk about Jay, which he might be watching this, so
I'm going to click. I'm going to be right back. So, by the way, your mic's still gonna be live. And I'm only gonna mute my mic.
I'll mute it. Then.
All right. Well, I mean, unless you want to talk. That's the wrong screen. Whoops. All right. Bye. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
I'm gonna be AFK for a bit.
Alrighty. Our room is very hot and sweaty. And I'm having mild chest pains. Alright, start up. So now I can go to my website and add a new page. Alright. And I might as well say it on camera now. I don't think Titus is watching. I doubt he would be. But, basically, I just wanted to say, So Dash 2 Locomotive Control has a thing called Locomotive Data Array. And I got Open Control this morning just to give it a look through and play with, but I didn't play with it that much. I just spun it down. I was like, yeah, no. But I noticed that it has a thing called Locomotive Data Array. Okay, so it has Locomotive underscore data array. Okay. Hello, Shadow Freddy. And that, just want to say, I made Locomotive Data Array LDA not before Locomotive underscore data. I just want to say that that's a coincidence that mine's called Locomotive Data Array and so is Open Controls, because I haven't even looked at Open Control till today. So just wanted to point that out, that it's not intentional and they're not cross compatible. So yeah. Anyways, get back to the coding. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, see how low tech we are? No Streamlabs. We just got that. Just kidding. We're supposed to have Streamlabs, but it's not working. And I don't feel like fixing it because this is such a low budget stream. Anyways. And hey, if anybody wants to join TS200 and they decide, you know what, you want to talk on the live stream, go ahead and join D2LC, I guess. I don't know. Or not. I kind of would prefer you. If anybody joins, tell me first. I'd prefer to have one person at a time as a Q&A, I guess. I don't know, because I don't want it to be, like, so chaotic. This is supposed to be just a chill stream, like, do a little bit of coding, you know, have a little bit of a chat, you know, have fun, and not chaotic TS200 voice chat. Alright, so I guess to put off doing this crap, I'm gonna go ahead and update the control stand. So if changed KT, then I want to do, wait, if KT if changed control and I might actually join Mother Taco and keeps this even empty servers. Dang. It just disconnects. Like, what does it say? Does it say just can't connect, or like retried 6 times, or what? Alright, here's a quick fun fact, I guess. See this? You can't just do that. If it was a normal variable, you could do that and it would think, oh yeah, if it's greater than 0, then it's on. It doesn't, WireMod doesn't recognize table values as normal values, so you have to say equals 1, otherwise it won't work. Just thought I'd point that out. I learned that the hard way, because I've never messed with tables. Maybe arrays, I think I've messed with those. I'm really annoyed right now because I can feel my hair, like, touch my ears, and it's really annoying because I haven't had a haircut in a while. Worst time to not have had a haircut in a while. Because now I can't go out to get a haircut, and I'm definitely not doing it at home. Does nothing. On older units, the start position. Okay. Good to know. I want this world. I want this game. Does nothing. On older units, the start position on the isolation switch is also... meaning it'll run to player, but won't... like, in the engine bay, there's a prime start switch. If you put it... Wait. Locomotive controller for Garry's mod, and I want it to be alright. Oh yeah, I was waiting. Alright, so basically this right here where it says is the engine on, I don't think that's very realistic. That'd be too much coding. It's really nothing, but like that's more failure points, and I'd like to eliminate it, but I don't know if that's realistic. Because I wouldn't think that you could stop it from that. Yeah, that's fine. Usually, my streams don't get a lot of views when I'm live streaming, and that's fine. I don't really mind, because I usually archive it, and it's just another video. But also... coding videos I've actually had more user interaction and chat on a coding stream than I have anything else, and that's surprised because this is my first time doing a coding stream, and I thought nobody's gonna want to watch somebody code. But I guess the title's
figured out the perfect way to do this while pooping. So yeah, I know I'm interrupting your thing.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. I ain't got nothing better to do.
I know exactly.
Let's hope that dude responds. No such function as... Oh, it's not a string. That's supposed to be a number. Whoop. Number. If it equals 1, then we want to say sound play 00 that, which is... jazz lock switches. I just need a little tiny flicky switch. Duh. What do you mean? Open, close, hum. That's nice. I just need a very simple... Where is the very simple light switches? You know what? Let's check Grove Street G-Man. I'm not a fan of it, but whatever. Hold on. What the taco? Like coding or what? I don't get what you mean by that. That's loud. I want something that has more of a clunk to it, but still very light. What'd he say? I didn't... Oh, pooping! Oh, okay.
What? What? Oh, pooping! I know what you're talking about, but just out of context, that would be really weird.
Else, yeah, I guess it was out of context for him. KT table name.
Somebody just take a photo.
Did some? What the? What is happening? Ew, I hate runaways. Well, I mean, I hate them because they're so preventable and, you know, crap like that in Garry's mod. They're literally so preventable and stoppable. But people make such a big deal out of them. And I want to add gauge lights to this. So that means I'm going to have to make a hollow. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Alright, I'm going to have to make a hollow of this. And then clip it so it's not there. I have to clip it there. And there. And there. So that way, because the valve color, the gauge color is dependent on the color of the entity, which also changes the color of the control stand. Alright. Yeah, it's basically if I make the... Alright, so gauge lights in Garry's mod work by changing the color of the gauge material from... Or changing the color of the gauge from, like, a dark gray to, like, a bright white or yellow. And if I do that, it will change the whole color of the control stand along with the gauge. So basically, I have to hollow clip it so none of the control stand is visible besides the gauges on the color bit. And I just change the color of that one bit. Stupidly complicated, I know.
Is Jay there? Yeah. Ask him to send us his recordings of the jazzy thing because ours are really laggy for some reason and the low frame rate can't be used. Alright, you heard him.
Alrighty, I'll send you the recordings. I gotta find them. When do you need them?
Whenever it's convenient for you, I guess.
Alright, I'll send them after the stream. Speaking of, this is a rare look inside of my videos folder. These are all Garry's mod OBS recordings right here.
Supposedly it's dinner time for me. I'm gonna go. It probably won't be too long, so I'll stay on the server.
Okay. Oh, this is good.
I'll just leave the Discord call.
Oh, yes. Okay, what? It's gotta be one of these.
Ignore that. Just ignore it. Everything's fine. Just ignore that. Everything's fine.
Is there like
no
a medic?
here.
This happened.
Did.
Vortex 60.
Number 2.
Okay, so the two position. Do I do a special tool or something to make sure they're MU'd?
No, you just emulate like you normally with the plug.
Yeah, well, I don't know where the plugs are on.
No.
How do I?
TP to me.
There's a signal. Find him.
This is a good video.
No.
Now what?
Oh God!
Unplugged in. Now what?
Oh God! Oh God! Ah! Ah! Help! Help!
Ambulance, we were time, what do you need?
Oh man.
Well, he's real.
He can have this. Oh. Alright, there we go. Whoops. Jazzy. You like jazz. Hey, that's appropriate. jazz music. Hello, everybody. My name's JD. Oh, this is the E2 tutorial, ain't it? Yeah, no. I gotta find that video. Oh, this is a good one. This is good.
Your mustache.
It's rain
To reinstall.
Here we go. My voice is very clippy on this. Wait, am I clipping out now? Cause
Road train. Let's give it a.
wait.
Oh, it's pushing the train. What the hell?
Don't worry. Let me just get it unstuck. Wait. This is royally stuck. Oh.
Oh, the server is lagging so bad. The trees.
Oh, there we go. Oh yes, this is so good.
Definitely making its way down there to Trainbuild.
Oh, yeah.
Driving a train. Where we're
Or
going, we don't
E2
need
from
no
the
brakes
E2
or
tank
rails.
engine or
There's
E2
no way
E2
to
from the
stop it.
wiretap.
It doesn't have chat commands, does it?
No. This is so cool. So anyways, that's that. Back to what I was doing. Where am I going wrong? And it's and KT table name number is equal to 0. Who's... Okay, so now... Okay. I had this issue with the Canadian National skin. Let me see. GG mod respond don't what? Come the taco on GG mod respond. God darn it. I don't get what you mean. GG mod respond. This is my Canadian Northern skin. National! Dang it! Oh. I was having an issue with the sounds on this one. Changed KT table name. See, our sounds are very important to us. So, we want to make sure that it's playing the whole sound, not just a little tiny portion of it, because it seems to be cutting off, which isn't fun. So we're going to complicate the crap even more. If KT table name number is equal to, well, is greater than 0, do you want to say, else? So that means if it's on, we want to play this sound. Else, we want to play this sound. Well, oops, wrong thing. And I can get rid of this, I believe. Yes, okay, save and exit. There we go. Okay. And now just copy and paste this for each and every switch. That's 4 of them. Control, engine run, and the headlights and well, the headlight switch. engine run, generator field, and fuel pump. Okay, so now alright, nice. And I guess I'll just use the LDA tester, which, if you don't know, that's the Locomotive Data Array Tester, which is used to test all that crap. You have way more subs than I do. I only have 30 when you have 79. I have 79? I thought I had 72. I really want 100 subs. That would literally... If I had 100 subs, I'd be happy. Like, literally, I mean, I'm happy, but, like... I feel like at 100 subs, I know people are actually watching my stuff. And this channel is for fire alarms and stuff, which I haven't done much on. I'm gonna do a system test probably this weekend, okay? I'm gonna make it my goal to do a system test this weekend, because I have been very inactive, and I'm not really into fire alarms anymore. Just a little bit, but like, I mean, I'm not, it's not like I've lost interest forever. It's gonna come back one day, but like, for now, I'm not really interested in fire alarms. But, I'm definitely gonna put out a fire alarm video, because people watch my channel for that stuff. Anyways. Okay. Now we need, after, it gets so hot in my room, I better open up my window. And I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. And I'm back. I'm sorry, I thought some weird things were going on outside, but no, it's just moonlight. Okay, where were I? Where were we, I guess? Okay. And now, on to the traction motors. LDA. Actually, I'm gonna make the excessive current. No. Excessive. Meow. Okay. I need to find. I sent a picture of something. All right, there it is. Brake warning. PC open. All right. So we're looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. LDA. Excessive current. What's body group 4? 4 is wheel slip. Is that part of this? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, no, it ain't. I'm a cat. Are you now? Okay, wheel slip warning lights working now. What's the next one? Wheel slip sander. That's part of the... What is literally... None of this is... 5 is... Wait. 2. LDA. Sanding. Number. LDA. Sanding. Number. I didn't mean to get blood all over the stuff. Whoops. This is probably gonna become...
Hi, I see people in my peripheral vision.
Sorry for the blood. I didn't mean to get blood all over
It's
this stuff.
fine. It doesn't matter. Let's see here.
Alright, PC open and traction motor warning. are the same. Are going to be wired together. So now that just leaves sanding and wheel slip. Wait, no, I have wheel slip. That leaves sanding and brake warning. Sanding is number 3. If I remember, the brake warning light... That's funny. If I remember correctly, the dynamics light, or I mean the brake warning light comes on if you're drawing too much dynamics current. I don't really care. I'm just gonna set it to come on when you're in dynamics. Alright, that's that. Alright, now the sanding light should come on. Dynamics. Alright, now all the lamps are working. Oh yeah! And because you can have arrays inside of tables, I could put the brake info array inside of the LDA table. So that means that brake info, you would only need 2 connections for this entire thing. That'd be cool. Okay. Brake info. Wait. Brake info type array is equal to brake info which that's gonna go to this.
Hello? Hello? Yes? Hello?
Okay, that's gonna be useful later. What? At trigger none. Wait, WS gear up, gear down. Now, there we go.
Wait.
Alrighty, that's that. Control stand tester isn't needed. And, I need to get a better brake info array. Which, if I remember, it's in here. If you just search for... And there's one thing. This right here is what I need. Yeah, nothing important there. Main reservoir is about 120. Equalizing reservoir, we'll say, is 90. Hey, Shapes, this is a good question. Do you know what the equalizing reservoir is for?
No, but you found that website. You found that video that talked to all.
Yeah,
about
but I
brakes,
don't.
didn't you?
It didn't say anything about the equalizer reservoir.
I'll look it up.
I did. It was very confusing.
Hmm.
Something about something that I'm not sure. And how it's tailored, how each equalizer reservoir is tailored to each installation, and it's stupid. Alright, 90. Well, brake line is having 90 in it. Locomotive brake pressure 0. Well, alright, good, he answered. So I can finally fix that flowchart. Ah, yes. It won't shut off the locomotive, but has the potential of damaging the starters depending if modded or not. I'd probably script it so it doesn't do anything once it's starting. Okay, now I can get rid of this, because this isn't needed. I mean, it is needed, actually. Do nothing. There we go. Okay, now we want to save, but we also want to export as a PNG file. Well, no, we want to export it. Yeah, PNG file. Because PDF documents are kind of weird. 100% zoom. Export. Let's just download it. I don't... And then I gotta go off screen when I upload it to the... Because I don't think there's any... There might be personal information. I don't think there is. Whoops. Wrong password. File manager. Public HTML. Jaden Borich. Actually, I'll just put it in downloads. Upload. Upload that. Go back. Rename it. Stop.png. So now that that's there, if I go to my website and I paste this on the end of it, what do we get? Can you not? Can you not put a .png image in? Can you put a .png file in a website directly? I'll just Screw it, I'll just upload it to the website here. Okay. Copy link. View the page. The music ended. Let me restart it. Okay. Okay. That's that. We can get back to what we were doing. Loco brake pressure. I need to remember, does the locomotive brake pressure involve an auxiliary reservoir? Or is that only the brake cylinder? If I had to guess, it would be meaning the locomotive brake cylinder. Which would be 0. And then brake cylinders would be 0. Or should be 0. Because they drain out. Charging up the line. Wait, the more you apply the brake, the less it takes out air. Whatever, that's not what I'm working on right now. It's 90 billion degrees in my room. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Now, I need... And now, selector.
I think I'm gonna go.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you later then.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wow. So what's going on so far? Meow. You're joining TS200? Alrighty. Basically we're just scripting and having a good time. And doing this. Yeah, no coding involved. Wait, 41. Notch indicators equal to notch indicator plus notch minus notch indicator. I'm gonna copy this JazzLock script because it probably works a lot better than my script would. Just more coding still. And fun. Oh, the music ran out. I restarted it. What's that button do? Okay, let's see if this will work. This is for the notch indicator. Which is 0. Okay. And then notch indicator. Notch indicator. And then notch is equal to LDA notch. What? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 2. It kind of goes crazy a little. I'm not sure why that is. So basically, one of the things that basically one of the things is that the control stands will control whether it's auto transition or not. Or not auto transition, but if you have to use the selector switch. So basically, if it's an older one like AR control stand like this where it has a selector, then that's controlled by the control stand itself. So basically, if you want one that has the dynamics thing on it, then you would just get one with the dynamics and there would be no changing of the control stand tester. I mean, of the control stand. Or, I mean, -2 locomotive control. I'm coding a new locomotive controller that's supposed to be really realistic. Okay, now that I've copied that code, now we need the transition indicator. And I'll copy that code as well. I guess you have -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I guess that's what transition, yeah, okay. Transition indicator, transition. Transition is equal to LDA transition. Actually, no, it is not, because transition is controlled by this. I'm stupid. Do I know what it'll look like? It looks already what it's gonna look like. Like what the control stand will look like, or what the locomotive controller will look like. Because this is what the controller will look like. And it can go in any locomotive. Oh wait, if I said, I'm just gonna manually test transitions. That made it disappear. Oh, there it is. Off, and if I upload it and set it to 1. Okay. I guess 4 is the max, yeah. And if I do 5, it'll... There's 5... There's no 9 one. Okay. I'm just gonna set it to 1 is the maximum transition. Thank you for subscribing. Actually, every subscription counts because I really want to get to 100 subscribers, and I'm saying I have something planned for that when I really don't, but I'm gonna do something special for it because that's my goal. Like, that's always been my goal. If I can get 100, that's as far as that just lets me know that people actually watch my stuff. Anyways. Switch 1 and 2. Okay. So now the transition indicator is done, and now we can work on that. 20 left. Okay. I guess I would add that to the user input. Transition up is equal to pad underscore. Actually, I want that to be left arrow, right arrow. Okay. Nothing important there. Transition up. Actually, need to copy this one. Or transition up. My dog's barking. I'm not sure why. Idea for 100. Train show or a race or a competition? I might make it like a giant video comprised of everything that I've featured on this channel. Can I do that? Ugh. If KT table name number is less than 1, that's what I want, right? I'll try that. Maybe it won't be controlled by the control stand. Maybe I'll definitely watch it. Alright, thank you. I'm counting on your vote. Only 20 more subscribers to go. +1. Yep, okay. And then we want to copy that and paste it again. Say down. And if it's greater than -1, then want to say -1. Save that. And now this one. Transition is equal to KT transition. Oh, this has got to, I have to make some specialty coding here. Instead of having table name, I'm going to have to paste this with transition. Alright, I think that's right. I honestly don't know. Alrighty. Time to test if... Oh, cool. The transition worked. Oh, that's nice. And time to add the levers. I'll start with the transition lever. Where did... I don't see the lever anymore. Ooh, it's negative somehow. You've changed transition. I don't like that. Hollow angle. So basically, Actually, oh, okay. Wait, what? Ah, okay. So I could also still do KT table name. Okay, that's that. So now it should work. Let's see, and if I go up, oh, I didn't code it to do that. I do that a lot. I try to test something and I forget to code it. Uh-oh, I'm about to sneeze. Better mute my mic. Okay, never mind. It just blew over. I didn't sneeze. That was weird. My right monitor just got like 10 times brighter than it's ever been. That's nice. Never mind. That's just my eyes. It's because when I clicked off the window, it made the top bit white. Could you see if I... Yeah, sure. It says you joined. And it says you're in the thing. So not yet. Hollow angle 2. If I remember correctly, 16 is the transit. Yes. Oh yeah, and you can't copy scripts from stuff without install it into the Locomotive, but I'm quite far away from done scripting. This is gonna take quite a while, like weeks, because this is a lot of stuff to make. Really, I'm working on the control stand right now. I'm not even really working on the Locomotive control. Hopefully. Hope you do. And if you want, you can use my control stand as well. I mean, you can use my build shed. Okay, now I gotta select. What's the next one? A transition. Whoa, okay. Okay, alright. So basically, if KT transition up, then we want to number. Then we want to wait equals 1. Then we want to set it. Then we want to set a transition to 1. Else if KT transition down, number equals 1, And we want to set a transition -1, else set it to 0. I guess. Will that work? No, and I don't know why. If click a selection, screw it, I'm copying all this code and just gonna paste it in there. And then, did it disconnect you again? Oh, okay. I see where I went wrong. Man, that sucks. It's because this is still set to 16. It needs to be set to 2. That didn't fix it. Oh, because that's there. This is annoying. Is what's his name still here? No, he left. Oh, okay. Fun fact, that's where I first played Trainbuild, was Wolf Fox. Imagine if this is how locomotive building worked in real life. You're in a build shed, listening to this interesting jazz music, reprogramming a microcontroller. But I'm confused why this doesn't work. If change transition. This is making me sad and angry. Maybe I can't have that inside the interval. Okay. I am having the same feelings too. Golly. It's so sweaty in here. Let me just replace my pillow with another one. It's on my bed. Okay. Let's try this. Alrighty. Oh. Ooh. That didn't happen, alright? That is annoying so bad why the thing ain't moving. Let's set it to 1500. Maybe if I just write my own code, because I always have issues when I copy others. If KT, let me just make sure that this works in the first. Hey! The server crashed. Dang it! Dang. Alright. What the? That is shady. Shadow Freddy, are you seeing this? Look at the chat. I'm really... Le Blue Key TV. The number of months? It's worse than me. Wait, hey, Shadow Freddy, put that in the Google Translate. It's very confusing. Fool. If you say it once more, you full cancer.
님 바보 이응지읒 한 번만 더 말하면
Yeah, I know, right? Did you translate it? Are you stupid? If you say it once more, are you full cancer? Are you stupid? If you say it once more, you full cancer. Does that mean if you say it again, I won't get cancer? I'm more Le Blue TV? What the? No, because I'm on. It says weird crap. Look, are you stupid? If you say it once more, you full cancer. Okay, I'm hoping that was just a bot. Many Korean people come over. Oh no, it's because I watched that documentary, was it? Darn. I'm gonna get a snack. Be right back. I am back. And I got food. Mariella Riviera? Oh, now we're on the list of live streams, aren't we? Okay. let's see. Control stand. It is getting kind of late. I might go head off for tonight. I might live stream tomorrow. And see y'all later. Have a good evening.